Hey, how's it going, guys? I am Frank Troth, and yeah, how are you? Bringing you a little update video. I'll probably do another one later, but how are you, sexy people? Yeah, I'm hoping to inform you. This is a pretty short update about how is the channel going, like what is my situation in life, which is good. Don't worry, I'm happy as always. And yeah, and also the GBA D League. So this is pretty much, this will be the update thing. So first, I wanna start saying that this year I started college. And of course that's gonna mean that with work plus college and all that, is gonna be pretty. It's gonna be harder to make videos and to not be super tired and to be like, yeah, it's gonna be harder. Although making videos for YouTube makes me happy, and of course I'm not gonna stop it just because I have work or to study. I ain't a pussy, I can do everything. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like because I want for you guys to know this, and yeah, that will be pretty much it about it. So I started college. It's gonna be pretty hard. So I guess if you're sub to this, you have to know that you have to not expect daily upload from this channel, because I don't like to put myself in a schedule, like in a timetable for this. I just do it when I feel it, when I can, and yeah, which is pretty often. You can't complain, guys. And yeah, I would say that do not expect daily uploads that much, but I would say try to expect some weekly content in almost daily. But you know, if someday I don't have time to do editing because I'm tired or I'm lazy, or I just have to make other things like work or go to sport or do whatever other things I feel like doing, I will do it instead of YouTubing. So there's, depending on how I feel, I will YouTube or not. That means almost daily uploads, because I really like YouTubing and PokeTubing, of course. And yeah, both of my channels will be active. If you haven't subscribed, I do have a second channel where I am playing Fire Emblem 7, so the links will be all in the description. So that will be the first part of the update. So I'm in college, don't expect daily uploads, and I'm happy as always. That's pretty much the sum of the content. About the GBA though, yeah, of course you know the GBA though. So it has been created something called the GBA D League, which is like another league for GBA, where like a bunch of people are trying to get in and actually yeah, so to compete into a future league. So I would gladly try to be in that tournament. I'm not gonna spoil the results, even though if you don't live under a rock and you follow me on Twitter, you will know the results already. But for the ones that don't even worry. The GBA D League is actually a format with 32 players. Have to make a tournament in a round robin tournament to get into the GBA D League. So I have to beat 3 persons before, you know, it's a qualifying tournament basically. So it's one battle against each other in a round robin tournament with groups of 4. And I'm within one of the groups, and this week's content is going to be basically the what's called the tournament, basically the 3 battles that I have to make. I will post them in here, and we'll see if they're fun or not. I don't know if you like them or not. And yeah, the objective is for me to qualify into the GBA D League. Even though if you have seen my Twitter, you will know the result already. But whatever. The Twitter is also in the description if you wanna fucking follow me for some goddamn reason. Twitter is a funny place. Anyways, with this, I would say that it's time to say goodbye for this. But before, I want to say that I want to show you what 9 months I choose, because actually you have to choose 9 months for the GBA D League tournament. and you can see the other 9 mons that your opponents of the timetable have chosen. And yeah, I think that will be it. So I'll show you now the 9 mons I've chosen for only the tournament, and I hope you enjoy the battles this week. Yeah, that will be it. See you in a second. Alright, so here we are ready to show what 9 Pokemons I've chosen for the GBA D-League tournament, the round robin tournament, and I actually like them a lot. I've made like a combination of bulky, usable Pokemon and then also versatile Pokemon, so they together can do a solid team, and I can adjust myself to the teams that the other people has in the tournament, because I can previously see the teams that people have in my bracket, I guess. Well, my opponents, basically the 3 opponents that I got. So seeing his team, I have to prepare my team for them teams, of course, and they will do the same to me. So the plan is to have versatile Pokemon that can do a bunch of things, so it's never really expected what the Pokemon can do. And you have to choose 9 Pokemon, which are 3 OUs, 3 UUs, and 3 RU/NU, yeah. So yeah, it's a total of 9 Pokemons, and my picks are these. In the first place, I decided to go with Heatran, since his good ability and typing, and of course versatility. Is that a word? Versatility? Versatility? Whatever. It can do a lot of things. It's so versatile. So, Heatran basically is one of the definitions of versatile Pokemon. It can set up rocks. It can be special defensive, even physically defensive if you fucking feel like. And Scarf It, Specs, AV, Rocks, Toxic Stall, Roar. It can do so many things that, yeah, so many usable moves, so much coverage that it has, that is actually, I thought it was a really good Pokemon, and his ability along with his typing makes it better. His only problem is that he's quite weak to ground, I mean, so people can prepare with like a random HP, Ice or Earthquake to like beat Heatran, but it's actually a solid choice. I quite like it, and yeah, I would say that I'm pretty happy that I chose Heatran exactly for one of the battles. You'll see. My second pick is Landorus Therian, basically more or less for the same reason as Heatran. Versatile, can be defensive, can be Scarf. I can do Volt Turn if I Scarf it, or yeah, I can have some Volt Switch shenanigans with it, with the other mons I have in the team. And yeah, it's basically a really versatile Pokemon, and also it has Intimidate, which is always useful to have in a team, so you can lower physical threat of attacks and then just make whatever you fucking want. And of course, really powerful Earthquakes coming from this. Yeah, it's a pretty standard choice, I think, between the members of the participants in the tournament. Most of them have chosen this because it's actually a really good OU Pokemon, and it makes a good core with Heatran. The only problem that they have is water, but you may see that this is solved so later on. Then my third OU pick is actually Mega Gardevoir, and my Mega, of course, my only Mega. Excellent Wall Breaker, also versatile. You can go with special defensive, bulky one, Will-O-Wisp, Destiny Bond, Wall Breaker, Hyper Voice, Momentum Breaker with Future Sight plus Psyshock and Hyper Voice, and under a substitute is also really scary, and a bunch of different coverage that can help you to beat any rival teams. So yeah, that is a really potent choice, and it just breaks teams if they are not ready for it. So yeah, I'm really glad I choose Mega Gardevoir too. Really strong choice, one of my favorite Megas, no doubt, competitively. As design is not that great, but I still like it. Yeah, I still like it. And then starting with my UU choices, I decided to go with Suicune. Definition of a defensive mon, bulky water. It can do some things. Not that many things as the ones before, but it can still do something. I decided to bring that one because it helps me to cover the water weakness that Heatran and Megalandorus had, Megalandorus and Landorus Therian has. And yeah, solid defensive stats, but it also can hit hard on the special side as a offensive one if I feel like it. Also, there's a Calm Mind set, Rest set. You can do some stuff with it. You can definitely do some stuff with it. Then we have Umbreon. Talking about the definition of walls, I needed something to take special hits well, just in case. I couldn't take water attacks, but they have a fighting type, so I needed something to take water attacks. Sorry, electric attack. So let me start again. I needed something that can take electric attacks that is not weak to water, basically, and can take water attacks. So Umbreon is the special water attack, of course, and Umbreon is the one. Umbreon is the man. He can't do that many things. He can have Sucker Punch as a surprise element. He can be a Toxic Star with Moonlight, or a Whispasser with Heal Bell, which makes it always a useful Pokemon. And of course Baton Pass if I feel like it. So yeah. Umbreon also always a reliable choice. One of my favorite competitive Pokemon, even though it's kind of a cunt. And I can't get why, because it's really fucking good. Sixth choice, my third UU Pokemon is actually Haxorus, the only Haxorus in the tournament. This thing, I have high hopes on it when I chose it, because it can run through teams with this set I've been practicing to. I've been using a sub DD set with Earthquake and Dragon Claw, and it's honestly unstoppable after a couple of Dragon Dances, but we'll see if it works or not. It can do some stuff. It can be a banded set with the Tailwind with some Pokemon I have later that you'll see can benefit from. It can be a Scarf, sub DD, just DD Lomberry. It can be such a physical threat in so many ways. It kind of lacks of powerful coverage, but after a couple of Dragon Dances you don't really need coverage. You just need to like keep going and destroy his team. So yeah, Haxorus, beautiful Pokemon. And then let me show the three remaining Pokemon. The first one is Golbat, is the one that can set up Tailwind for a banded Haxorus to work, if that comes into play, if I think about doing that. So yeah, I brought Golbat, extremely good defensive Pokemon on both sides. It can be so many versatile in the support aspect. Roost, Toxic Stoller, U-turn, even it can be even special to hit Feroz or something like that. You can have Taunt, Nasty Plot, you can set up Rain, it can do so many things as a support and defensive Pokemon, and that's why I decided to choose Golbat. Also, his typing is fucking amazing. Quad resist fighting, quad resist grass and bug. So yeah, this Golbat is a beast. People shits on it on the higher tiers because most of them don't know how to use it properly, I would say. But as a wall, it's beautiful. Typing beautiful. Speed is nice. It outspeeds almost all the walls and bulky attackers. And Infiltrator Toxic is sometimes very good. Or you can run Inner Focus like I did in one battle to counter some possible fake out Pokemons too. So yeah, Golbat, there it is. The second choice is another RU Pokemon. Well, my three remaining Pokemon are RU, and I decided to go with Heliolisk to make a Volturn combination with Golbat and Landorus too. So with Heliolisk, I know I could have chosen Jolteon, but I don't like Jolteon as much. It doesn't have the water immunity that I kind of need. And it has, of course, Volt Switch, pretty powerful Volt Switch anyway. It has something that is more important, has more coverage than Jolteon has, because Jolteon, what does he has? Fucking Shadow Ball and that's it. This man can go with fucking Dark Balls, Focus Blast, Grass Knots. You know, yeah, it's, I don't know, Surf, exactly. So it's a really, like, fast offensive one that can go with Volturn. That's exactly what I needed, and that it's immune to water. So I decided Heliolisk is a pretty solid choice. And last, I decided to go with a physical wall, powerful one, one that is able to roar and take poison grass attacks, or stop set up sweepers that are not water or grass, of course. And that man is Rhyperior, heavy hitter, able to roar, able to hit with really powerful earthquakes, and mat coverage, of course, in all, even in the special side too. So you can go with an Assaultless one if you feel like it too. So yeah, those are my choices for the GBA D-League tournament, and I will start posting the battles today or maybe tomorrow, depending on the time I have. So with this, I'm glad that you all enjoyed. Give your comments as always. I want to hear what you guys think about it, and the guys that know what happened in the tournament, don't spoil it to the ones that doesn't follow me on Twitter. Don't be douchebags. But yeah, with this, I would say that see you in the next thing I will do in this channel, which will be for sure a battle, the first battle of the tournament. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy it and see you there. Yeah.